last time you were talking about the humming noise that I called in, and that
Yeah.
was very interesting to speak to you, someone who's also experienced it, well, like I did.
Hmm.
And so you were talking about possessed dolls earlier,
Yeah.
Annabelle and whatnot. And whenever I was a little girl, I actually had experiences with possessed dolls, and it was definitely Raggedy Ann. Um, at first, when I was like 3 or 4, maybe 5, I remember this doll that my mom and dad bought me. Like they sat it on this chest of drawers that was so tall that I couldn't reach it. And it was in my bedroom when I was a little girl. And I would always at nighttime see it looking at me, see it making grimacing faces at me, like, and it would like make me feel scared in my own bedroom. And I was just like, I don't want this in my room. Like it felt like it was evil. It felt like it was possessed. And I was a little girl, so why would I be feeling like that if it wasn't something like sinister that was like actually trying to come at me? And then whenever I was at my cousin's house, we were like best friends as children, and she had a one of those. You remember that commercial? My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy,
You just
my
opened up.
buddy,
Yeah, you
and
just opened
me.
up severe trauma in me.
I
Thank you.
know.
I hate my
She had
buddy.
one of those dolls,
Oh goodness.
and that doll was also seemed like it was possessed by something, and
Mhm.
it would start talking in the middle of the night. No one would be near it, and it would just start making noises and talking, and we'd be like trying to sleep in her bedroom, and she had a playroom which the doll was in, and the doll would be making these noises in the middle of the night, and we'd be like, what the hell, why is that doll making noises? And we
Ah.
chalked it up to she had a cat, and we were like, oh, maybe the cat's near the doll and it's
Uh,
setting off the doll. And that doesn't make sense because you have to actually press a button on the doll for it to make any kind of sounds or whatever.
right.
And then, whenever my sister was a little girl, she had an Elmo doll, one of those talking Elmos, and it would be in her toy box, and no one's anywhere around it, and it would be talking, and it wouldn't sound like it normally sounds whenever you press the button. It would just be sounding like evil,
Right.
evil Elmo. And so it would be like making all these evil noises at night. And we'd be like, what? Why is that doing that? And then we got to the point where we were like, okay, take the batteries out, take the batteries out. And we take the batteries out, it would still be making
Oh.
noises and talking.
Well, then you got to burn it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't like
possessed
dolls.
dolls.
There's something wrong with dolls.
Is that or is it not what Chucky was like based off of? Was like one of these
Right?
things.
A soul of an evil person
Well,
went
yeah, but
into
like
Chucky,
it
right?
was like a My Pal situation, like the My Buddy. But this
Yeah.
thing looks insanely familiar because I've got it pulled up right now on the show because
Yeah.
I wanted to one put Shane through some severe PTSD
He
so I
is.
could watch him sweat from across the room.
I'm about to
and,
shoot the TV.
and two, I know what I'm getting you for your birthday, buddy.
Yeah, I had.
I'm gonna
see,
have this thing
so
sitting in
look,
here in the guest seat.
For those just listening, we're looking at My Buddy. Our caller referenced My Buddy. It's got like a few freckles, big blue eyes, and like a bowl cut. I looked like that. So my parents brought home that like doppelganger,
Are
and
you
I
kidding me?
hated this thing. Like I beat it up.
Your,
I beat
your
it up.
parents got that for you when you were a
Yeah, they
kid?
clearly love me. They want the best for me. Here, let's traumatize our child in our old haunted house in the middle of the woods. Let's give him something that looks just like him.
I
And
know.
hate that thing.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
And it's the Raggedy Ann thing with me. Like I'm a little like redheaded, brown. Like
Uh-oh.
I got red brownish hair, and like here's your Raggedy Ann doll. And
Yep.
it's like this
Mhm.
thing is like taunting me when
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep
Yeah,
at night. Like
here's
it's
this thing that
evil.
looks like you. It wants to eat your soul and become you. Great.
Right.
Good night. We love you.
We love you.
Nope.
No.
I have 3 kids, 2 daughters, and our middle daughter was like, one of her cousins has an American doll. And I was like, nah, I'm not having one of those things in the house. But we capitulated at some point. She was like, all right, she earned it. We got a little American Doll. And she hated it immediately. And then came up to me at one point recently and said, that doll's eyes are creepy. I'm
Right?
like, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Kids can see it. Kids can see it.
Well,
Let's blow it up.
here's the one that got no love was Raggedy Andy.
I don't like this one either. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at the
no.
shape of
Oh,
that.
Which was
no.
Raggedy Ann's long lost brother.
Look at the shape of it. Imagine that thing walking.
Oh.
And
No way.
Yeah, Andy was just left out of the equation. You know, I never heard any stories about Andy trying to kill anybody or come back and haunt anybody. It was always Ann.
Because he's better at it. He's better at hiding it.
Right. He's fucking and he's
Yeah.
so
He's
like
He's
in the
flooding for
dark.
sure in his custom
know about him.
trousers.
Yep. I don't like anything about that or any
I
of
don't
these
like
things.
any dolls. Like all dolls look kind of weird and evil
Yeah.
if you really think about it. Like
Oh, porcelain dolls for sure. They're the
Yes.
creepiest thing I've ever seen. Their eyes move in their heads,
Yeah.
and I don't
I'm
understand
sorry.
why you would do that.
All dolls
Yes.
go to hell.
exactly.
If you ask me.
And that whenever you started talking about like the Annabelle story and it was a comedian bought the Annabelle house.
Yeah,
and
Matt
all of
Rife.
that.
Matt
Yeah.
Rife.
Dude, he's gonna have some hard times in the future. Like
I
that's
mean,
not gonna be a good.
That or he's
I
going to
don't
be
think that's a-
completely fine and he's going to make a bunch of money.
I don't know about it. That's gonna be some serious. I mean, I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna watch because I don't know, like what he was thinking when he did that. He's a comedian. Like, why are you buying a haunted house with
Well,
haunted?
he seems to be really into the paranormal stuff and the ghost stuff, which is cool. But some people, that's weird, I guess. I wouldn't do it. But there's people who do all types of weird stuff. They collect art from serial killers, which some of it does look cool. But I don't really want that in the house.
Was that Ed Gein who made the armchair out of
People.
people?
Yeah.
You know about Zach Bacon's from Ghost Adventures? Is that his name? Zach?
I'm not sure. I've never watched it.
Well, he's a host, the top guy from Ghost Adventures. He buys a lot of haunted things, and like he has a museum in Las Vegas, like paranormal museum.
Oh yeah, I've
and he
heard of that.
buys a whole bunch of stuff that's like supposedly be haunted,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts it there, and people, Zach Bagans, I think his name is,
Okay.
but. Yeah, people go there and he knows exactly what he's doing. He buys this stuff because he's in ghost hunting
Right.
and paranormal adventure. But like, if you're a comedian and you're getting yourself into that kind of situation, are you really sure what you're doing? Like,
I guess we'll
So-
see. I guess we'll see.
I know.
hope the
I'm going to be
best.
watching.
We all will. We're going to try to go
Thank
there.
you for sharing.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. Have a
Thank
great night.
you.